Is your lifestyle and habits actually the reason you're not making the muscle building progress that you're chasing? Chances are yes. What's up? It's Coach Frank here at the Critical Bench Compound. And in this training series, guys, we're revealing to you and breaking down the biggest muscle building mistakes that guys are making all around the world. This is from 15 plus years of working in the trenches, both as a trainer, both as an online coach, both as a competitive bodybuilder, and things that we are constantly seeing and hearing from you guys, questions that are brought to us on a regular basis. Today we're talking about the lifestyle and habit mistakes that we see men making all around the world. But if we fix these parts of our life, if we correct our lifestyle, if we develop proper habits, but don't pay attention to the most important thing for a guy's life, our testosterone and our hormones, then we're always going to be short of our potential. We're never going to break through. We're never going to build our greatest body. And men, we're doing this not for the exterior, not for what the body does to us or what we build, but we're doing this to become the greatest version of ourselves. So after today's video, guys, make sure to go check out the first link down there in the pinned comment below for the next video where we're going to reveal to you why our hormones, why our testosterone are so important to us and what men need to be doing to fully optimize those things. But let's talk about this lifestyle and sleep, right? And why it's hindering, how it's hindering, and how you can actually begin to develop these proper habits and live a proper lifestyle for maximum muscle building. And the first thing I see in a lifestyle with men struggling to make gains, to make progress, to build more muscle, is they're not prioritizing their sleep and recovery as a part of their life. They're too focused on what they're doing in the gym, that 1 hour per day. They got it perfected. The book log is with them. They're tracking everything. You see the progression of their weights. Well, guys, that's 1 hour out of 23. It's 5% of your day. Less than that, 4%. So are you paying attention to your recovery when you're not in the gym? You paying attention to your sleep, the 8 hours, the third of a day that you're laying in bed? And if you're not, I'm not gonna get a lot into that in this video. I'm just gonna highlight why this is a problem, but go back and check out part 4 in this training series, where we actually break down the biggest sleep and recovery mistakes and give you some practical ways to improve that. But if you're not prioritizing sleep, you're not prioritizing your recovery as a part of your life, that's why you're not making the progress, and that's why you've hit the plateaus that you have. Second factor I see as a part of our life that is hindering our muscle building growth is our inability to manage our stress. For one, we need to actually understand what stress is, why we need it, how we're bringing it into our life, why we should be looking at bringing some stress into our life, but then not allowing our stress to overconsume our life. The first thing is talk about the good stress. When you go into the gym and train, you put your body under load and under tension. That is stress. It's physiological stress to your body, to your muscles, to your joints, to your tendons. There's some mental stress that is occurring and taking place if you're training at a high level of intensity. So we shouldn't avoid all stress. We should actually welcome the good stress into our life. But if we're not managing the other stressors, not managing our emotions, not managing our relationships, not managing our financial stress, yeah, that's gonna have an impact on the way that our body performs. But Frank, how is our finances tied to our body? Where if you're avoiding the problems in your life that are constantly reoccurring, bill collectors ringing, bills being due, credit piling up, tax bills piling up, how's that weighing you down at night and impacting your sleep? How's that preventing you from getting into a flow state while training? You think you're getting 100% effort in the gym if while you're training the bill collectors are blowing your phone up? So it's a lot of this stress is operating at a deep unconscious or subconscious level. But if we don't learn how to manage these things in our life, by for one, taking responsibility for a lot of things, but also being intentional about setting ourselves up for the day to be able to navigate life without allowing stress to overconsume us. Gratitude, prayer, meditation, having a plan for the day. Third biggest lifestyle mistake that I see men making all the time with people all around the world is not properly managing their light. Good light and bad light. Talked a little bit about this in the sleep video. The importance of early morning sun exposure and what that does to set us up for success throughout the day. It's like a shot of adrenaline. Well, it is a shot of cortisol, which is tied to adrenaline and motivation. So it ramps us up and gets excited to take on the day. But then how are we managing stress at night? Are we winding down by just mindlessly consuming and binging Netflix? Is our face 3 inches from our phone, sending all this artificial blue light triggers and signals to our brain that, hey, it's still daytime. There's no need for you to wind down and go to sleep. Our ability to properly manage light will have a greater impact on, once again, your overall mental health, your well-being, but the performance of your body than you probably understand right now. Hopefully, if we can remove and stop doing some of these things and then inject the proper habits, we'll see a massive change in our ability to perform at the gym, our ability to recover. But like we talked about at the beginning, if we're not checking the most important box as a man, optimizing our hormones, optimizing our testosterone, which is a driver to our energy, to our focus, to our libido, to our sex drive. So go check out that first link down there, guys. And the last thing about your health or about your lifestyle and habits that are hindering or keeping you from making the progress that you deserve in the gym, you cannot out-train a bad diet. It doesn't matter how perfect your training is. It doesn't matter how great your progression is. It doesn't matter how perfection your execution is. 20, maybe 30% of your growth and of your progress. If you leave the gym and the other 23 hours out of the day, you're consuming cookies and cakes and sugar and processed food. Yeah, there may be a handful of you that have the blessed genetics, but most of us, that's not us. So check out the nutrition video where I reveal to you the most common mistakes, which is a part of this series. But today's lesson and principle is this: you just can't out-train a bad diet. So I'm curious, for you, which one of these lifestyle mistakes are you making most often? And were you aware about it prior to today's video? Drop us a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. But Coach Frank here at the Critical Bench Compound, breaking down these lifestyle and habit miscues that are costing you hard-earned gains in the gym and showing you how to become the best version of you. Hit that subscribe button. We love you guys. We'll see you in the next video.